Keep your account on Clubhouse too. What up? What up? What up? Welcome to Damu Kiwe Conversations. Salute to the team on Clubhouse. I see big messes in the chat. Shout out to Pacoima. Shout out to the homies in the Nimes. You know what I'm saying? Um, Lady Pheno's in the building. What up? G Max in the building. Pacoima's everywhere. Pacoima Red's in the chat. Pacoima's everywhere, man. They keeping up with this. What up? JG, salute. RDL, salute. Everybody come in, hit that like button. I know the football game on, but you're gonna want to listen to this, and I'm gonna really get into the content. Share the sooner that we get people up in here, the sooner we'll be going live. RDL, salute Deuce M, Yael in the chat. Y'all hit that MF like button. He always first. He always put them on point like Stacey Adams. Salute to RDL, Megan Davis, salute. What up? Chris just came in on Clubhouse. What up, Chris? Money Grip. Salute to Damu Kiwe Conversations, real ones with real content. The revolution will be televised. We are the revolution. Black power to the people. Black fists in the air, man. I'll give you that one. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't never said nothing else correct, the revolution will be televised and it'll be here on Damu Kiwe Conversations. Community revolutionary in progress. Real Crippin consists of taking care of their family and community. The real enemies is the government and the pigs and their informants. That's real Crip. Hey, I totally agree with you, but you know, me being a Damu, I don't even think you need validation on that. That within itself was real revealing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call y'all back. What up with you? What up with you? We definitely see them big mess. Power to the people, that's for sure. Power to the people. Hey, we got 50 people in here. Hit that like button. Let's get them up in here. Share it, tell a friend while they watching the football game. That shit ain't gonna be more exciting than this. Cause this is a cold storyline, man. We should have made this a movie. At the second job, waiting for y'all to get active. What's up, relative? Big Messy Moore. Pacoima Red, salute. Duke Sims, salute. You already know what it is. You know what it is. Sherman Myers, that girl Henny and the Henny Snipers. I already know y'all in the goo. Oh, there it go. Here goes the Henny Sniper. My nigga, most scandalous Los Angeles TV. Salute. Salute, King. Nigga, we working tonight. Ain't no sleep. So I hope your ass don't think this live gonna stop us from putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? What's good? Sweetport, Louisiana is in the house. Salute, man. Salute to Sweetport, man. Louisiana. Hashtag ET. Let's get a hashtag ETE. G Burrow, North Carolina here. Shout out Greensboro. Hey, Michael Melvin, you sharp as a porcupine quill, bro. I be seeing some of your comments and you really get it. Like you could really digest everything that we've been putting down. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you. Let's stay active in the chat. Comment as we break down this shit today. We gonna definitely get into this content. We got my boy Most Scandalous Los Angeles. We got Henny. We got my boy Smoked Out TV. Matter of fact, I'm a Smoked Out. Put your link in the chat. And Smoked Out TV. Smoked Out TV, put your link in the chat. And we gonna put it up. CS2 backing them. Want to silence the truth. They done hit my nigga with 5 strikes on his YouTube page. Nigga, them niggas do not want the truth out. Let's get on it. Kip, what up? What up? What up? Salute, salute, salute. So we finna get into this content. Man, y'all texted too fast. We got 70 people in the chat. Let's get this popping. We're gonna go ahead and get y'all on this one. We'll let Scanless start it off. Out video. Go to Hold on. Let's get this shit because it's hilarious. This gets me every time. This crash dummy clout chasing fat sloppy body victim. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. We finna break this down. Y'all, I don't know if you heard this, so you got to pay attention on this, bro, because we finna break this shit down.
Hey, what's up? We live for all the out there. What's up? Y'all want to be famous? Here you go.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. CS2 Back has been getting his back beaten like a drum, y'all. He has completely lost control of his exposers, and the exposers have completely lost sight of their former objective. They've been spending so much time with their backs against the ropes, they've had absolutely no time to present paperwork to the people. Today on Clubhouse, CS2 Back tried to act like he didn't know that Deuce M's filed a $5 million lawsuit against him. YouTube and World Star Hip Hop. You guys, listen to all of the excuses CS2 Back comes up with in an attempt to dismiss the truth and the seriousness of the lawsuit.
So, what about this $5 million?
What five? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, somebody's supposed to.
They said they got a $5 million lawsuit.
They're suing you for $5 million. You and World Star, bro.
You, World Star, and YouTube.
Yep.
That nigga, them niggas ran over there to tattletale to their dad. Didn't know they was gonna get them upset. Peep the whole get out.
I don't have nothing to do with
I don't give a fuck. That nigga was hot.
I don't post on World Star. So what are they suing me for? How about that?
CS2 Back has already began the deflect and dismiss campaign. CS2 Back had Deuce M's video taken down, claiming that he was the rightful owner of the content. Content that Deuce M's already had copywritten. Somebody tell Porky that he can't do that. And now it's looking like the $100,000 that Porky was gonna use to bail out Kiwe D is now gonna end up going into Deuce's pockets. This is why we call him Easy Cash App Jones.
They said it was something had to do with some copyright abuse or something you did in respect to that document.
Real quick, these dudes that be talking to them and trying to articulate stuff, if you gonna say copyright abuse, I never heard of no shit like that. It's called copyright infringement. So make sure you utilize the legal terms. Let's go.
The niggas is literate, bro.
What's poppin'?
Yes.
What's poppin'? We got you playing in a minute too. When the way you break that shit down, the way you fill my cup up with that yakety yak.
Back, whatever that Deuce and them was running.
What are you talking about? That's my lawsuit.
I ain't talking about it. That's what they talking
niggas
about.
is weird, bro.
These niggas done went to tell him something and he done flashed on them and called them weird. What you talk about? That's my lawsuit. Let's go.
Nigga telling me about my lawsuit that I filed. What the fuck are you talking about?
Deflect and dismiss again. Porky tries to say Deuce's lawsuit doesn't matter because he is the one who has a defamation lawsuit. So he deflects, saying he's the one with the lawsuit, allowing him to dismiss Deuce's lawsuit. Just for the record, you guys, Porky, the pit poodle Pyru, has no lawsuit at all.
And that's why I was like, damn.
That's my lawsuit that I filed.
You said $5 million. Now he's saying you gonna hold him $5 million.
Yeah, he said you gonna hold him 5.
Okay, well, I got you.
Wack, you ain't see that they was running that?
Bro, they can run what they want. This is the real life. See, y'all gotta stop being so slow. Tell a nigga to show you the lawsuit.
Y'all hit this like and make sure y'all go sub to that channel.
The pit poodle Pyru hasn't showed anyone any lawsuit ever. This same clown told us he filed a lawsuit against the FBI when they raided his house. He said he filed a lawsuit against Mika when she made his butt cheeks public. He even said he filed a lawsuit against Mark Stevens. See what I mean when I say his back is against the wall? I feel sorry for Big Chuck. Big Chuck is forced to act like he doesn't see the absolute clown CS2 Back is, because CS2 Back went and trademarked Chuck's company name, Death of the Clout Chasers, before Chuck could. Which is the reason Chuck has to write DOTCC instead of just saying Death of the Clout Chasers.
Now, shout out to my boy Mo Scandalous Los Angeles. Man, nobody can do what you do when you do what you do. This nigga got on Chuck.
Stations. And that nigga cold.
Hey, that nigga got on Chuck saying Chuck believes that if he keeps sucking him off, you know what I'm saying, maybe he'll get his channel back. That's why he has to write DOTCC now and can't put Death of the Clout Chasers TV no more. The nigga that took his shit and got him comfortable playing his hoe. That he my little bitch.
Hey, Scandalous, don't ever say you feel sorry for that nigga. We don't feel sorry for him. He's willfully getting on the golden knee pads. Ain't nobody forcing him to get down there. I get down there for you, Wack. I get down for you, CS2. You got my YouTube. Yeah, that's he's willfully kneeling before his father, sucking him off easy, bro. I'm just saying.
Pubes in his trachea. Hey, pubes in his trachea. Nigga took your company and made you a worker. Nasty.
He's a worker bee. He's a worker bitch.
Let's go. Oh, I gotta get that receipt. Hold on. All right.
I think Chuck feels if he keeps it cool with Porky, then maybe he'll give it back. I don't know what it is, but that's the kind of rat bastard CS2 back is.
No, he showed some shit, bro.
I can show you the court, man. It shows some shit he made up.
Yeah, he showed some shit. He like, yo,
how the fuck you suing me? How you suing me for my defamation of character suit against you? Hey, listen, this was crazy.
Hey, yeah. How you suing me for my defamation of character lawsuit? I ain't never got nothing from a defamation suit, but I just got it from Henny. So we gonna go through that too. I'm glad Henny here because I want to go through some of the screenshots she sent me about that shit. But yeah, man, nasty work. How you gonna sue me for my defamation suit? Ain't nobody said nothing about defamation, nigga.
Hey, you niggas gotta be stupid. No, nigga, you gotta be stupid to try to counter something knowing goddamn well a defamation lawsuit and you copyright infringement has two different things, bro. You got niggas who are not literate. They're illiterate, bro. That's what I'm saying. These niggas gotta be
anybody manager in the industry.
Willfully getting on his knees, bro. Willfully.
But yeah, hey, let's listen to Cheeseburger Chuck. Hold on. They Cheeseburger Chuck lined this nigga up. First and foremost, the other nigga is lined him up, and then Chuck kept throwing it on thick. He like, ooh, content.
So wait, get this right. Deuce M's is suing World Stars?
He's suing you, World Stars.
Oh my God. That means him and Big U didn't fell out. That's good stuff.
Deflect and dismiss again. Now the deflection is that if Deuce is suing World Star, then him and Big U must have fell out. Now he can dismiss the case Deuce has against him.
If he's suing World Star, that means him and Big U didn't fell out. That's his relationship, his World Star. That's great to know.
Cheeseburger Chuck.
That's over with then. If that nigga suing World Star, that means his relationship with Big U is over with.
Well, I don't know how my relationship with Big U is over with. I just talked to him yesterday, but we'll carry on. I don't know what purpose that got to do with copyright infringement.
Just put that out there as a play. Ain't no telling.
Oh, it's a play.
Bro, it don't. That's where the math don't make sense. He leaning on Big U to do some things. World Star is Big U's relationship. I can show you the paperwork where my attorney tried to put Big U in the suit, and I wouldn't let him do it. So I don't put niggas' names in paperwork. But the company, and it ain't even World Star. That's how I know he capping. The company's LA Media.
Now Porky deflects by saying you can't sue World Star. You have to sue the company that owns it. He says the company is LA Media, and since they said World Star, CS2 back can now dismiss the lawsuit against him, saying it's cap.
Hit that like
Just
button.
for the record, CS2 back is lying
Get active
again
in
like
the
he
chat.
always does. The company that owns World Star is Media Lab LA, not LA Media. Porky lies about everything.
So he's trying to tell them I can't sue World Star because they're owned by a parent company. No, nigga, you can sue World Star in their capacity, and then you can sue their parent company, or you can sue the parent company and don't sue World Star. But ultimately, you're going to be dealing with some of the same entities and lawyers. He's talking about his Media LA. That's not the name of it. It's called Media Lab, you illiterate, dumb, fat, crater face, big grandma booty on the back, having ass, confidential source.
Hey, see that thing up there? That's the Vanished Shadow gun magnet, and you can get one for free today. Let me show you how it works.
Let's go.
You can't sue World Star. World Star is owned by LA Media.
Hey, Wack, you say
LA
you send
Media.
that shit to your lawyer.
Don't matter. I mean, he can send whatever he want to send. But the company's LA Media, bro. You can't even sue World Star.
Hey, I wonder how they got to the number 5 tickets, though.
No, man.
Was he gonna make 5 tickets off the video?
Fuck out of here, bro. That nigga talking out his ass, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Well, let's talk about this a little bit. He said, well, how did he get the 5 tickets? Well, first, for World Star Hip Hop Media, we'll talk about them first, right? When World Star Hip Hop posts, you got worldstarhiphop.com, the premier site. That's where it did 3 million views alone. Then you got World Star Hip Hop YouTube, where it did about 700,000 views or 800,000 views at my last count. Then you got World Star Hip Hop TikTok. You got World Star Hip Hop Twitch. You got all of these other platforms that they automatically post the content to. My content that I own. Each one of them, if under the law, matter of fact, I don't want to have to bore y'all, but let me see if I can do this real quick so that y'all can see how dumb these niggas is. Let me see. What is statutory damages for direct copyright infringement? It's like $150,000 per publication, right? Okay, here we go. Let me share this with y'all real quick so that y'all can catch up with me. Sometimes I just assume everybody knows this is general knowledge or something, but I'm starting to learn everybody ain't as learned as they put on, especially when it goes into intellectual property, which brings about a whole bigger thing. So look, statutory damages are a type of compensation that can be awarded to a copyright owner in a copyright infringement case. The amount of statutory damages is established by the Copyright Act, specifically Section 504. The range of damages is usually between $750,000 and $30,000 per work, but the court can increase or decrease the amount depending on the circumstances. Willful infringement, then if the infringement was intentional, the court can increase the damages up to $150,000 per work. So let's do this. With just World Star Hip Hop for easy math, for easy Cash App Jones, right? World Star Hip Hop, $150,000.com. World Star YouTube, $150,000.com. This is me proving the intentional, deliberate copyright infringement, right? TikTok, all of these other platforms, $150,000, and we going up. On top of that, me and Big U had a movie set up, a documentary, and distribution through a couple major platforms, right? Who, after this was taken down and people were claiming ownership to it, well, why isn't it on World Star no more? If it did 3 million in 4 days, ain't no telling how big it would have been. but the journalistic work that I do hurts me in getting in silly these type of deals now because it brings into question my integrity and my journalistic moral compass. So yeah, CS2 Back really ain't as smart as he claimed to be. With him, you also got what's called and I'm gonna prove to y'all why it's deliberate. I'm CS2 Back. Let me put this on real quick with my boy Mo Scandalous Los Angeles. CS2 Back doesn't understand the difference between a copyright infringement and a fucking a defamation suit, let alone
these niggas ain't got nothing to talk about, so they say anything because they know some niggas will talk about anything.
Nigga, that's content. He just running content. He gotta be because
that ain't my type of content, bro. I bet you this. If I brought my suit shit, it's gonna be very, very real. Boom, 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 boom. You got LA Media World Star saying, okay, we have investigated, and yes, we're pulling it down. We see that Mr. Jones is not named in any of these allegations. Boo, 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 boo. Come now.
When a nigga had your name up there, he had some shit where it showed you had pulled it down. He had and
you got a nigga over there. It's the same nigga that makes fake paperwork, right? That's nigga.
Yeah.
Deflect and dismiss. Now the deflection is that Deuce made some fake work before, so we can dismiss the whole lawsuit.
I did say that though, but and Chuck did say that whenever some shit comes up, it's gonna have his credibility in question because of that fake paperwork.
But first of all, in order to sue for $5 million, you gotta justify $5 million.
Now you know that fake paperwork shit got them niggas, man. Forever. They ran fake paperwork on themselves.
And just to justify that, one of the deals was a $9 million budget for a documentary through FX, which is the same deal that Big U got initially on the documentary he put out on FX, the biggest grossing documentary in FX history. So you figure it out. $5 million is light. It sounds like you a little light and you worried about giving up this $5 million. If you just say that, my nigga, what you working with?
Yeah, that's what put everything in question. But I don't know who this girl Henny is. But
somebody that want me to mention her name and never gonna happen.
She said you did mention her. She said you said
I ain't mentioned that woman name.
You said that she a dog or some shit. What she said?
I ain't never mentioned that woman name. Don't know the woman. That's Deuce Sims attempting to get me to mention somebody's name I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. But
Deuce Sims attempted to get him to mention Henny name. The Henny gang is in the building. Let us get them Henny glasses in the chat.
First of all, let me just say this, dudes. I've been on Wack for a year. Maybe a year and some change.
Okay.
He just came into communication and contact with one another in these internet streets. Right. So you ain't trying to get him to say nothing. And once again, I'm saying it very loud and crystal clear for everybody to hear. I don't need him to say my name. My work speaks volumes. And because of that, everyone around you says my name. And I'm going to forever be that thorn in your side. Because I ain't going nowhere.
Is that all you gonna say?
For now.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Why, if that's all true, why am I doing calisthenics in this nigga brain, you know what I'm saying, to where he's thinking everything coming at him is for me? Listen, my nigga, go check out her channel and learn a little bit more about her. I guarantee you'll be like, damn, I'm smarter than I thought, because I knew not to fuck with Henny. Let's get back into the content, man.
Well, what I will say is this. There's a few people that do know her. She's right over there in New York. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Don't blame me. I don't know her. Whatever happened, happened.
Don't you guys hate the way this fat bastard sits on Clubhouse with the mic all in his mouth as he smacks his food? There is something extremely zesty about the way he does that. Now he trying to threaten Henny, as if someone in New York is actually sliding for the pit poodle. All this because Porky keeps getting exposed.
That had to be one of them cruise ship hits or something.
I don't know who that lady is, bro.
I don't know. It's
what cruise ships? What you talking about? A cruise ship? I ain't never been on a cruise ship. What you talking about?
I'm trying to figure out, man.
I've never been on a cruise ship in my life.
No, I'm just bullshit with the cruise ship, but I'm just like, where this lady come from?
I don't know the lady, bro. It's clout. I am the Drake of the internet. I am the Drake of podcast. Mention Wack name if you nobody, and that's the feature. They gonna look at you. But here go the thing. I don't know her. I don't know nothing about her. Even have a conversation. I don't know the lady.
She on your life, G.
She ain't on my life. Oh, she's on YouTube life.
Yeah, well, she on your YouTube live. This is crazy. Yeah, 5 million.
Yep, 5 million. Yeah, and I'm suing World Star and him for 5 million. This nigga right here. Now watch this, bro. That's how you know he got a rat in him. Because I didn't even include him in my civil suit. That's how you know he got a rat in him. Because I didn't even include him in my civil suit.
Anybody who knows anything about CS2 back knows that he was going to pull this play out of the playbook. I'm surprised that we had to hear him go through all of those other excuses before he got to this one. First, he said it was his defamation lawsuit. Then he said it was Cap, because LA Media were the owners. Then it was Deuce, and Big U must have fell out. After that, he said Deuce made fake paperwork before. Then he sent a subliminal threat to our sister Henny. After all those excuses, Porky said Deuce got ratted. This shit is hilarious. Porky took off all of his clothes, got butt naked, laid on his belly, and jumped on Clubhouse with Chuck to lie as usual.
You feel me? I don't put no nigga name in no paperwork, bro. A no.
So that's why I'm saying it can't be real. Ain't no way.
Yeah, I ain't put nigga. Listen, I can show you on my text blast. My attorney tried to put his name, Big U, now today. Take them names out of there. LA Media, World Star only. It's they platform, they posted it. They obligated to it. I don't sue individual street niggas. Don't happen.
Well, you not a
I'm not pointing the finger at damn niggas. So if that nigga saying he done put my name in some paperwork, then we know he got rat in him. Right or wrong?
Hey, this is a blood, phenomenon, right? This lawsuit type of deal.
No, 40 Glock did the same shit. Got on stand, and the judge said, "Do you see the man that assaulted you?" He said, "Yes, he's right there. He beat me so bad, Your Honor, that my dick won't get hard no more. I can't even have kids." Yeah, that's telling.
40 Glock said that?
On my mama. You want to bet? I'll go get the transcripts. Want to bet?
Nah, don't do it.
That nigga got on the stand. Nigga pointed that man out.
He pointed that game?
Do you see the man in here that assaulted you? Pointed right at him. And said, he beat me so bad, I can't get an erection. I can't have kids anymore.
Oh, shit.
Matter of fact, I'm going to go get the transcripts. That's good work.
Hey, salute. Salute to Most Scandalous Los Angeles TV for the content, for putting that up there, man. We definitely had to break that one down. Hold on, I'm going to show y'all something else. Where that thing at? Beverly Hills, 90212. Okay, so that's Cash's lawyer, Cash Jones, aka CS2 Back, aka the Wack Boy, aka Wack100. So I'm gonna go on U.S. Postal Service tracking. We're gonna track this thing because he think it's a game, right? And USPS tracking, and then we're gonna put this number in real quick. Hold on. 9589. Y'all just built. Hey, Yael, is you even with us, bro?
Man, I'm right here, brother. I'm right here.
I mean, what you think about Most Scandalous Los Angeles video and then CS2 Back's reaction while he was finding out that this thing coming? You know, before the big war.
Let me explain something, Deuce. This is the thing. I don't care about none of y'all fake evidence. What I care about is the 5 million that you gonna be giving me. You, Henny, Yael, Diamond. I'm gonna be signing.
Hey, shut up! Don't mention my name.
Hey, Nee, shut up.
Nah, you shut up.
Nah, for real though. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Hey, Deuce, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. Listening to the content again is like this. He knows that deflecting. Nobody's gonna do the research to really see what he's saying. They're not gonna do it.
People do, just not them dodos over there.
Right, 100%.
But go ahead. I didn't want to stop your flow.
Nah, but for real though, bro, the facts is this, bro. If you keep letting him deflect, nobody's going to see the situation for what it really is. And the way the information is coming out right now, it's really going to have to be the paperwork being shown as far as the lawsuit being filed and that docket number, because nobody believe unless you see it.
Well, they ain't got to believe he ain't got it yet. If you look at the screen, you'll see the tracking number to going to Beverly Hills, sent from Madison, Wisconsin.
But look, Deuce, I only say that is because you got people who don't understand that when lawsuits get filed, the real paperwork comes out, they're gonna be like, oh, that's fake paperwork, that's this. And when you present it with the lawyer and everything that follows with that, then people gonna want to jump on the bandwagon like, oh, this is real. Yeah, it's real, bro. He gonna keep deflecting because he don't want to recognize that the lawsuit is against him for copyright infringement, for claiming properties that's not
I think that was clear. But as far as those that don't want to believe, they ain't got to believe. Second of all, the lawsuit is not filed. The demand for payment is what precedes the lawsuit. You have to give notice, right? And
right.
And we'll get into that also because it's his lawyers were talking about that they don't usually ask for the price of first, say a number, but then in a week they'll file, which they never have. At least we ain't seen no docket, and we've been looking. But let me see where we at. Okay, we got Henny on the screen, and we gonna get into it. But as far as those dudes, out of all the things 40 Glock said on the stand, Wack chose to remember and repeat the erection part. Zesty as fuck. Yeah, he always pinpointed on another man's phallus. I don't know what kind, and sexual orientation. Like, I don't go around questioning other men's sexual orientations. It's not my business. As long as they ain't came at me with it, I don't give a fuck. Ain't no telling what you weird ass niggas be doing in the bedroom with people. You know what I'm saying? Men and women. But as far as the comparison to 40 Glock, it's a little similar in that 40 Glock sued saying they were utilizing his display rights, right? Which is part of your exclusive copyright. If you're branded, you already trademarked your name, your images, all of these type of things. That's a part of copyright that people have to pay you to do. If you was to sign a record deal, say a 360, the display rights, if you give away your display rights, they're able to sell merchandise and monetize off of your image. That's why they give you advances of $100,000 or whatever, because they finna make millions. So it's similar in that, but this doesn't involve any allegation of criminal behavior. But copyright infringement can turn criminal when it's direct and intentional, similar to this case, right? And then let me ask you this. What would happen right now if as an independent artist, I took Tatiana with Cardi B verse, the beat Blueface had Blueface verse, and added my verse and tried to put it on the radio or put a video up with it, and it went viral? What you think that Universal, Cash Money West, or 100 ENT would be doing to me right now? Henny?
That's the same thing as the YG song. Remember came out with that was that other nigga Ray Love song first. Remember they pulled that shit.
Bro, they're gonna sue you, Deuce. You're gonna get sued, and you're gonna any money that you make, they're gonna take all that money from you, bro.
Not just what you make, even more than that.
And any money that you have in the future, they're going to sue all platforms that it's on. They're going to do exactly what it is that you did about your documentary.
But I guess because I'm a street nigga, I'm supposed to be stupid and not about my business, right? And not make sure that I control my intellectual property. But I think Henny explained this so well. So we're going to let her take over from here. But those just the two I wanted to focus on, since he said it's a rat. I ain't pointing the finger at nobody doing nothing, but I'm definitely
little Jason Lee-ish kind of interview. It was almost 3 hours long.
Okay.
But it was great information. If you don't know who Dusem and Yael are, you don't know anything about them, you can find out about them by watching the video. But last night, remember we was talking about the documentary, right? That Deuce did on Wack. And when we talked about the documentary, we was talking about how they had it taken down. So I'm going to play a little clip, and then we're going to get into the Henny, because stay put, because you don't want to miss this. Trust me, you don't want to miss this.
Oh, we going to we dropped Big U, and them did me a big solid. They said we're not going to release it with checking in. What you call it is going to be a world star premiere. Register it, which I did that day that it was released. Register it, copyright and protect it. You get all the money from the documentary. We just want to help promote it to get the truth out. I said, damn, right? They put the video up on World Star Hip Hop. First day, 1 million views. Second day, another 1 million views. By the fourth day, we was at 3 million views, and Wack100 somehow had somebody take it down. I never received a takedown notice, no notification or nothing, and we will be pursuing all of our legal remedies sooner than y'all think. Trust and believe that. But
so, if y'all remember that conversation last night, well, I got the receipts for y'all. Mm-hmm. And Henny's going to pour the hot Henny for you. All right. First, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my watermark up. Whether y'all like it or not, the watermark is going up because I don't want anybody stealing this information. So when he spoke about getting taken down, this is a copy of the YouTube notification that he received. Okay. And this is for unveiling the controversy, Wack100 and Stitch allegations with Dusem and Yael. So this is saying that they basically went ahead. Let me go to the first one. Here we go. This is the one we want. Here we go. This was what. Boom. So it tells him in this request from YouTube that they're taking down the video, right? They re-released the video. They took the video down. But do y'all see this name right here? It's saying that this person is hitting the channel and requesting removal. And that person's name is Cash Jones. Okay. They also are claiming a portion.
So let me give y'all this in layman terms, because she broke it down so good. But what y'all don't know is it says the re-release of Wack100 exposed as alleged confidential informant, the documentary. So you, at this point, World Star had already taken down the video for him claiming defamation or having his handlers take it down or whatever, who knows? But they take that down. I say, well, okay, they got a right to protect themselves and not continue to do it. At 3 million views, they take it down. I'm going to put it on my YouTube, though, so people can see. A lot of people on Instagram and stuff ask me, where's the video at? A lot of people in the streets ask me where the video's at. Oh, go on Active Chucks to my YouTube site. Well, CS2 Back just couldn't stand for that. We've been having him on his heels so tough for so long now. He said, fuck that. I need to take this down. So he took it down. And if you read it, it says, issue request by Cash Jones, copyright claim, entire video. So he's claiming that this intellectual property, which by all accounts is mine, is his. To my YouTube account, got my page copyright strike. You see that? You received a copyright strike. He could get paid off of mine. World Star could get paid off of my video. YouTube could get paid off of my video, but I can't get paid for my video. Did them bitch ass niggas take the time to go interview Mark Stevens? Did them pussy motherfuckers take the time to go interview Stutterbox? Did them pussy ass niggas discover the CS2 Back paperwork and reveal that on Clubhouse and on YouTube? Well, that's 3/4 of most of the documentary that's on there. The other parts is the various lies he told about this situation. I saved 7 Main Street Crips. I talked to dog and all of that weird shit. Did they pay to get that video edited? Did they pay to get the ISRC codes and the digital fingerprints so that any money on the internet that's used is registered with Broadcast Data System, BDS, just as if it was a record sale or the sale of a movie on the charts? If that motherfucker did enough to go platinum, that motherfucker would go platinum and I would get a plat. The same way you would register a song, right? I registered this work. I own all the rights to this work. But this nigga telling YouTube this is his video. Why is this nigga so desperate that people don't hear this video? He didn't ask for no money on this. He wasn't looking to get paid off of this. He just wants the truth silenced. That's it. Nigga, he don't want them niggas to be able to go look and more people know that he's a fucking confidential source. Never said he was an informant. A 137 confidential source, nigga. Let's get back into the content. But I just wanted to give y'all that. Henny
of the video from the Clubhouse, okay? And this is telling you that he received a copyright strike from this. The video was then taken down, okay? This is the original video, and it said that he basically submitted a dispute to them, and yeah, it was a no-go. However, remember last night he was saying that he had the patent? Here it goes right here. This is certified issued under the seal of Copyright Office in accordance with Title 17 U.S. state codes. And what does that say right there? Wack100 and the snitch allegations. And it was copywritten 1/27/2024.
For those who don't know, 1/27/2024 is the day that World Star Hip Hop released my documentary. I registered it and they got everything that they needed to copyright this song the day that it was released. It's very imperative if you're creative and you don't know what's going to go viral. It could be you with your baby. You register that work and protect yourself because you got big companies like YouTube, World Star Hip Hop that understand and exploit those who don't understand the power and the strength in intellectual property. Say the Beatles catalog. Obviously, that's the extreme. The Beatles are some of the biggest that ever did it. But they masters was worth $1.2 billion. Michael Jackson was so smart, he took his money and invested into that, so it's no taxes paid on it. And when he died, he ended up selling his 50% ownership of the masters. His family sold it for $600 million. You know what I'm saying? You don't know as soon as you file it, it becomes valued in equity. How much? Whatever the open market allows it to make. Who knows? In 10 years, we'll do a best of album or something. Let's go.
Hey, Deuce, wait, before you press play, let me just say this. Because he's on a rampage reporting everybody's pages and trying to take people's channels down. But if y'all fight back, eventually YouTube will catch up with him making falsified reports. And he'll be banned from YouTube. So I just thought I'd put that information out there.
Oh, yeah. Well, first of all, whenever you do a copyright strike on YouTube, they make you declare under penalty of perjury that you are the rightful owner of the copyright, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So he's really in deep shit. Channel Black said, did I appeal the strike? Of course I appealed the strike because it's my shit. And they ended up, he didn't respond back after I appealed it. So after 10 days, it was gone. But mind you, my video was taken down for 10 days. And I got that strike, which slows up my name in the algorithm also. But he never supposed to have been able to claim what is mine is his.
Interesting, right? Because, hold on, y'all. There's no date on here. All right. So it's interesting because how can you say that this video is taken down for any type of copywritten content when he patented the information? It's patented under the U.S. law. Y'all see the documentation for yourselves right here. It's copywritten. It is copywritten. So he owns all of the rights to said video. Okay. Now, I also want you to divert your eyes to this right here. I have redacted information to protect the privacy of others. So as a result, if you remember last night, Deuce was saying that there was a lawsuit that was going to be impending. Well, baby, here it is right here. He is submitting this documentation to the attorney for Cash Jones, YouTube, and also to Media Labs as well. And it is regarding copyright infringement of film Wack100 and the snitch allegations, copyright registration patent. He puts the patent number on here, but we're going to get into exactly what this says. Okay, so it says, to whom it may concern, this corporation represents Active Chucks ENT and Mr. Lamonte Sims, aka Do Sims. Mr. Sims, or copyright claimant, is what he will be called moving forward. Mr. Sims owns and or
hey, real quick, paid status to Do Sims need to have a business to help those who need help with copyright ownership. I know I'll pay for that help or class if he start one. Hey, salute. I do have a business, Active Chuck Entertainment, offer consultation. If you need that help, DM me at Active Chucks. That's exactly what we do. Let's go.
Controls the exclusive rights to the film Wack100 and the snitch allegations, which will now be referred to as The Work. Copyright registration number is there. On or about February 13th of 2024, Mr. Sims registered the copyright for The Work. Please find a copy of the registration attached herein as Exhibit A, and that is this form right here that I showed you. There is some information that has been redacted out to protect privacies, but this right here, let me go ahead and show y'all. This is Exhibit A in this letter. All right.
Let me get back to where I was. All right, so let's get back to this letter. All right, so y'all seen Exhibit A. Mr. Sims does not authorize the display of the video, including the work, because there are other people that are using this video. It has come to the attention of Mr. Sims that your company has created, distributed, rented, sold, and or displayed the documentary, which contains an excerpt of the work. Claiming ownership of the documentary was not authorized by Mr. Sims or anyone associated with Mr. Sims. This resulted in a direct copyright infringement. Now, pause. Let me ask y'all this question. How can you take my original body of work down that I own the copyright to, hit me with copyright infringements, but then allow other people to use my body of work and monetize it at the same time? So they making a point off my work that I can't make a point off of? Henny Glasses in the chat, if you agree that that's some BS type of backwards working right there that's being done.
Glasses in the chat.
But let's continue. It has come to the attention of Mr. Sims that your company has created, distributed, rented, sold, and or displayed the documentary, which contains an excerpt of the work. Claiming ownership of the documentary, which is not authorized. Okay, I already read that. Mr. Sims demands that you immediately cease and desist the distribution, rental, sale, and or streaming of the documentary. Wack100 exposed for being an alleged federal informant documentary. Please be advised that taking down the work as infringed does not absolve you of liability. This demand is privileged from disclosure pursuant to FRE Rule 408. Please provide this letter to your general liability carriers or other providers of insurance that may cover this claim. You have made wrongful and unauthorized use of the work constituting an infringement of Mr. Sims' copyrights in violation of the United States Copyrights Act 17 USC Section 101, as well as other common law and statutory rights, by reproducing, displaying, distributing, altering, and otherwise commercially exploiting the work via, at minimum, the infringed use of the work. This unauthorized use of the work may also constitute knowing, willful, and flagrant violations of Mr. Sims' rights in and.
So remember when I read, Yael, you with me? Remember when I read about
yeah, Deuce, I'm here.
Remember I read about this, what are the statutory damages, and it said $750 to $30,000, but if it's willful and intentional, $150,000 per publication. Remember I read that earlier?
Nah, facts, yeah.
That's what Henny's talking about right now. If we're able to prove those elements, it goes up to $150,000 per publication. So let's go.
To work, in and to the work, and make you subject to the many remedies available to Mr. Sims, including without limitation in awarding of damages, statutory damages if applicable, payment of attorney's fees if applicable, and the entry of immediate permanent injunctified relief. Additionally, as mentioned above, Mr. Sims registered the work with the United States Copyright Office, and upon information and belief, all such registered predate the infringed use or unauthorized claims to interest into the works. So that means that all of these, his copyright was done before all of this infringing happened. So it's not like they could say, oh, well, you copywrote this after. No, he copywrote this before he even put the work out. Furthermore, you have wrongfully distributed a documentary in violation of 17 USC 1202 by failing to properly credit Mr. Sims as the copyright holder, by illegally authorizing Lab Engine and or Cash McElroy Jones to collect royalties and monies in relation to this documentary. Now, what he means by that, let me see if I can pull this up really quickly while we talk about it, because I know some of y'all may be scratching your heads. Now, the reason why Wack is brought up in this situation is because Wack is the reason why all of this began in the first place. Okay. Let me go ahead. I can pull that up. I have pulled this up, and let's get to it. Let me see. Let me share this. All right. So this is 30 weeks ago. No Jumper. Okay. No Jumper posted about the documentary that was put out. But as you can see, here are some text messages that were also released, and says, Cash, our draft of the demand letter to World Star Hip Hop is below. We do not typically put an initial dollar amount in a letter of this type and have not included a demand here in the first letter. Instead, we will need to respond within a week, or we will simply proceed with litigation. Additionally, for a variety of reasons, we do believe it is appropriate to demand a retraction in the instance. Okay, so we have included a request for correction. Please let us know any comments you may have to the letter. Once the letter is approved by you, we can get it out for service. Thank you, Thomas. Now, here is a copy of this said letter that they put out. All right. And I'm not going to read all of this letter, but basically this is the letter that Wack submitted for World Star Hip Hop to take this down.
Shout out.
And that's a lot.
There you go.
All right. Maybe I will clip it up and put it up on the community wall for y'all to read at your leisure. But I want y'all to also take notice to this right here. It hit 1 million. Have someone check it to confirm. So he was watching. He was watching how many views this documentary was getting. Okay, we can update the numbers right now on YouTube. All I'm seeing is 145,000 views. All right, it says, okay, long as we hit them with a real number. This shows over 1 million views on World Star Hip Hop. So he was watching the views, watching the views, watching the views. All right. Now, as you watch them continue to scroll, I want you to pay attention to some of the verbiage that begins to come out, because then it's going to show you what they're after. All right. So he's saying, the detectives on the case are accessible as well for interviews. Crime being is. So, he's asking questions about being a crime to be an informant. We have access to all the detectives that will confirm. Let's get paid. Let's get paid.
I talked to dog.
Now that to me tells me that that's been your motive this whole time, is that you want to receive some type of monetary gain off of this. And it's not really a matter of you feeling like you have been wronged in such a way that is slandering. Oh, shoot. Your name. Wait a minute. It didn't show y'all the text messages.
Yeah, we still on that shit.
I could have sworn I was showing y'all the text messages.
It sounds like you.
Oh, I am showing y'all. Okay, so we was showing. I was showing y'all.
Room, player.
But yeah, this is not about. Oh, you sitting up here defaming my name. No, this is about him wanting to get money. He wants to be compensated monetarily. So yeah, Deuce is coming after him. Now let's continue with the letter, because we're almost done. I promise. All right, so. This is where we left off. Thus, not only has Mr. Sims not been properly identified as the actual copyright holder, Label Engine and Cash Jones have fraudulently claimed copyrights to YouTube, striking Sims' YouTube channel Active Chucks, resulting in Sims suffering additional damages. See Exhibit B. So I have shown y'all the exhibits. We've already seen the YouTube information and all of that. Demand is accordingly made that you and all of your agent, affiliates, or licensees, 1, immediately and permanently cease and desist from the reproduction, display, distribution, and other exploitation of the work, both physically and digitally, and any other unauthorized use of Mr. Sims' owned and or controlled property, because that's what this is. It's his property. 2, immediately provide our office with all documents of all licenses, agreements, and other authorizations, if any, by or pursuant to which you claim any rights to reproduce, display, distribute, or otherwise exploit the work. B, the identity, including the names, addresses, phone numbers, and email addresses of all parties associated with your use of the infringed work, including without limitation the individual who initially posted the infringed work on your website, and all other vendors, persons, or entities involved in the reproduction, display, distribution, or exploitation of the infringed work. So he wants the names of everyone who has used his body of work. Don't leave no one out. I want to know who these people are and how I can contact them because they are wrongfully using my work. And he's within the scope of his legal rights. Okay. C, copy of all accountings, books, records, and statements related to the reproduction, display, distribution, or other exploitation of the infringed work, including without limitations related to the infringed use of the work. So he wants to see everybody that has made money off his work. Again, he's not wrong. D, a list of other users of the work exploited by you or your affiliates, and copies of all web pages, videos, advertisements, or other materials related to the same. God, he's hitting them. Okay. C, any representation of all activity, whether commercial or non-commercial, with respect to the infringed work, ceased immediately.
Hey, oh, that was a call from the lawyer. Hey, it's all right. I call her. I'll talk to her in the morning. But yeah, I hope y'all keep thinking this again.
Receipt of this correspondence, if not prior thereto, and will not be resumed in the future, absent written authorization from the copyright claimant, which means no one else will be able to put that information out unless they have written authorization from Sims himself. You know you didn't fuck that, right? You messed with the wrong way. F, a representation that the information furnished to our office pursuant to the following is true and accurate. 3, permanently preserve any and all documents and records relating to this matter, including without limitation all physical records or electronic data which may be relevant and or discoverable in the event of litigation, meaning do not go getting rid of none of these receipts because we may need them later. The failure to preserve such information pertaining to this matter will be considered exploitation of evidence and could subject all applicable, Henny, parties to additional criminal or civil liability. So in other words, you go ahead and get rid of them receipts if you want to, and I'm going to sue you there. All right. Now, let me come over here to the chat real quick. Because I believe I saw Active Chucks is down here. I saw Smoked Out TV. Salute to the team that is up in the building. Active Chucks, give me a Henny glass and a Chuck if it's okay to continue, because I know this is going to disclose the amount that you're going after. You know, I know it was up on the screen. I can still edit that out. But give me a Henny glass and a Chuck if it's okay to proceed with the documentation that I am reading. Oh, yes, he's going to bed. Wack100 going to bed real soon on multiple counts of fraud, including tax evasion. He's going down. All right. Damn Deuce tried to get paid off your work. All right. He gave the green light. So we're going to proceed with the reading of everything. Again, shout out and salute to the team. Shout out and salute to the team for holding it down in the chat. All right, so let's continue this off. All right. So number 4 says, make payment to Mr. Sims in the amount of $5 million. Okay. Pending review of a complete accounting of the books and records regarding the exploitation of the infringed work. This correspondence is a confidential settlement communication and is not intended to be a complete retraction of the facts or circumstances relevant to the matter. Nothing herein will be deemed an admission or waiver of any of the copyright claimant's rights or remedies. All rights and remedies are expressly reserved and none are waived. All right. So this is the letter signed sincerely, Du Sims. I like that. Sincerely yours, Du Sims. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, when they were on last night, he told you that this is what was going down, and Henny got the content tonight, and this is what is happening. Okay, Du Sims has filed suit against the media outlets and against Wack100, who had tried to stop his bag for putting this information out. I also just showed y'all that this is not about defamation of his character, because you can actually go to that No Jumper post. And what I'll do for y'all is I'll see if I can get the link to the post and drop it down in the comment section. Someone in the Henny PIs or the Henny snipers, remind me to drop the link in the description. Y'all can go and read through those texts for yourself that were posted on No Jumper. You will see nowhere in there is he so concerned about the defamation of his character. He's talking about getting a bag. He's watching their views. So that should be another thing that shows you what this is really all about. But where you fucked up at, old duty shooter, and I know I shouldn't have said the F-bomb, but we are 24 minutes in, so I should be good, is you wasn't expecting for him to have that body of work copywritten. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see what some of y'all are saying down here in the chat before we get up out of here, because you know your girl got the I gotta dash up out of here. I got to go get the bag. All right, so this is about where I stopped that at. Release the documentary. The documentary was already released, Selena, and they snatched it from Du Sims. So now there's other people that have put pieces and snippets of the documentary out, but yet they're not being hit with copyright infringement at all. So how is that even possible that you're going to allow me? I'm a person who doesn't own the copyright. Although I could get permission, how could you allow me to play snippets and clips of the said documentary that was hit for copyright infringement from the copyright owner? But you could allow me, who has no relation to the material, no copyright over it at all, to play it on my channel, and I can monetize it and I can make money off of that while he gets not a dime, because y'all won't let him put it up. Make it make sense, ladies and gentlemen. Salute. I'm definitely reacting to this.
There y'all have it, man. Henny done broke it down completely. CS2 back, Wack100, whoever you want to be, or whatever you are, tranny lover, all kinds of weird stuff going on, buddy. But yeah, man. Y'all know the routine. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think. And shoot, we just waiting for Deuce M's to hit that 5 mil. Hashtag ETE. You know what I mean? Shout out to the team, though. Damu, Kiwe Conversations. That girl Henny, most scandalous Los Angeles. And me, Smoked Out TV. And I'm out. Peace.
Yup. Once again, man, we got 300 and some people in here. Go follow Smoked Out TV Reactions. That's his new channel. It's already in the chat. CS2 backing them got my boy channel. They report they gonna tattletale for real. They mad about all this shit. But look at this. That nigga didn't know. He thought he was dead. See, he's like an elitist mind state, but he still got like middle class pockets, right? He stereotypes our community, tattoos all on your face, you big dumb ass, gang banging ass. This is how he just think about niggas, right? His perception, you know what I'm saying? So he don't expect somebody to be able to have it excel at this level in that community, that gang subculture, to have this type of information within his big ass head, right? So he's so slow and so dumb, he stalked me and searched, have people following me and spies on Clubhouse and all kind of weird shit, right? All he had to do was Google my name. Y'all don't see that? These is credentials. Y'all don't see that shit? Lamonte Sims versus Amazon.com. A bag. Let's lock onto this real quick. So you can see Amazon.com Inc., SoundCloud Inc., John Doe's 1 through 50, Inclusive, and YouTube LLC. So I show y'all that, not to brag, but to really clown his lack of credentials when he's supposed to be the big West Coast hip-hop manager and all of that. But I want y'all to know YouTube already knows about my work. You know what I'm saying? That lawsuit was filed from a level 4 prison yard 180 design. In pro se, I'm representing myself and got a bag. You understand what I'm saying? And got a bag. I even talked about it on Clubhouse. Nigga, he talking about he don't know what the fuck he talking about. I told you, all he got to do is follow the thing. Obviously, it's going to be discreet what the settlement agreement was. But dead homies, I got that bag. You know what I'm saying? So, and a matter of fact, I'm going to get out some of the money shit because that's part of the agreement, not to say how much they gave a player. You know what I'm saying? How much they paid a player. But if I could cover up the price and all of that, I'm going to post that on the Active Chucks account so y'all can see we already been down this road, my nigga. We understand intellect. Huh?
No, finish what you were saying.
We understand intellectual property. We understand the importance on registering. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. It was not a patent. A patent is different, like for a actual item, unless it's an app or something, right? A trademark is a little different. It could be a phrase or a company or some. A copyright is more is what I actually got, and the copyright is for music, for poems, for film, documentaries, movies. You gotta copyright your stuff. What you was gonna say, Henny?
Well, I'm gonna just piggyback on what you said. Now I said patent because it goes through the U.S. Patent Office from the top of your paper. That's what I saw. But that's one of the biggest things that grinds my gears is that he really feels like everybody is beneath him, like he's the smartest person in the room, and he's actually dumber than a doorknob, because he gets in these internet streets and he spins these webs of lies. He spins these morass of false statements. Okay,
Right.
He ran nonsensically all over the place, and then you have these people whose minds are not mature, who are actually dense and dumb in a lot of ways when it comes down to ignorant. I'll say that they're ignorant to the other side of how things operate. They hang off of every word that he says because he offers them a sense of not even a sense. He offers them what they need. And he feels like everyone that he goes after, he's smarter than. Where you checkmated his ass at is when you had it copywritten, because a lot of people do not have the knowledge of what it means when you put something out here on the internet. A lot of people just go off of that digital mark. That digital mark will only get you but so far, because as you can see, I could put a video out today and somebody could go copyright my stuff if I haven't done it, and then I no longer own the rights to my stuff. So you checkmated him on that. He has no rebuttal for it. And you could tell his ignorance in this area because he walks around with an impoverished mindset, acting like he's wealthy, like you said, because he feels like he could bully and he could yell and scream and hoop and holler and make threats online to people, and people are going to bow down to him because he was able to intimidate other people, or he was able to buy people off by selling them a dream that'll never come true. But see, where he's starting to what he's starting to recognize right now with this squad right here is that we can't be shaken. Even I myself, you could say that a couple people know her in New York. A lot of people know me in New York. A lot of people know my baby daddy.
In my area, everybody knows who I am, where I'm from. And they know who my baby daddy is, where I'm from as well. So you talking about, something happened, whatever happens, happens. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Your dumbass just sat up here and let the whole internet know that you do have something to do with it by saying you had nothing to do with it. Because then why would you even say that whatever happened?
Because ain't nothing already happened. Ain't nothing happened yet.
First of all, no dude who can't walk out his front yard. You can't leave your front yard without an escort, nigga.
Pussy.
Let's be real. You want to talk about that? Because what? You told people you tapped Offset on the shoulder. I tell you what. And I'm gonna say this, and I don't care. People are shook of you because I got inboxes talking about, he's threatening you, Henny. Be careful. Oh, I'm so scared. How are you scared of a dude who can't even go home? He can't go back to his own hood. And I'm supposed to be scared of you? Whoever you sending, tap me on the shoulder. Tell them to come with a pink rose and tell me it's from Wack and tap me on my shoulder. That's what I want to see. Because at the end of the day, you still ain't going to Gonzalez Park. You still ain't seen Jay Diggs. You ain't seen Du Sims. Hell, you ain't even seen Rich Trapper. And the list goes on and on of the people who have called you out, Big Bad Wolf, but you huff and puff, but you don't blow nobody down. We still standing on truth. We still standing on business. And I'm on your neck every chance I get. You don't scare me. And it's funny that whenever somebody mention my name, you notice how I irritate him real bad? Because you can't find no smut on my name. You don't know me. But I'm that thorn in your side, and I ain't going nowhere. So you can keep making your threats all you want to, and I'm going to keep putting these truths out on you.
I remember when he had words with Jay Prince. He wasn't even threatening, and the Federal Bureau of Investigations gave him a wellness check. They called him but he could get away with this. You know
right. I mean, all his actions tell me that he's part of the hip-hop police, because let's be real, he's all up in everything that's entertainment. And anybody that gets tangled up with him in the entertainment business ends up jammed up. Everything that he talks about leads back to somebody else's hood's politics. How you in the politics of somebody in the Midwest? How you getting all this paperwork on all of these people? How you getting on the internet threatening to unalive people left and right, talking real reckless? When any one of us that get up here,
the police did tell him they owe him a favor. They did tell him they owed him a favor.
But he's also on their payroll. Let's keep it G. We know you on the payroll. That's away with all of this. That's how you getting all your information. You the biggest informant.
The biggest rat.
You bigger than an NYC rat, and that's pretty big.
Yeah, they got some real ferocious looking rats out at NYC. Let me see. We finna get.
My thing is, he don't never have this smoke. Why he ain't threatening you? You the one coming after 5 million. He threatened little old him.
Yeah, that's just a bitch nigga. You know what I'm saying? You want to get into it with the female, but you ducking the man. You know what I'm saying? I had told him, hey, pull up. I'm in LA. I went on one of these shows when I was in LA on Clubhouse. We outside. We doing the promotion thing. We going to different hoods. Tell CS2 back, meet me in his hood. I'm gonna go take some color raps over there. You know what I'm saying?
And every step of the way on your IG, you was outside.
Yeah, the nigga said that nigga lying. He ain't in LA. He in Madison, Wisconsin. So then they told him, and then he got to talking about us doing the backpack giveaway at Crenshaw. So on Big U Live, so the nigga already knew that I was out there. He just was deflecting away from that fade.
Exactly. But you remember, he was talking about the different kinds of outside.
Right.
trying to be philosophical about what outside is. Nigga, outside is anywhere off your property. That's outside. You don't be outside unescorted. You gotta have an escort everywhere you go, including no jumper.
Yeah, that's a scary nigga if you ask me. I be solo sometime, but you might catch me with 3-4 niggas. And I guarantee they ain't gonna have whatever energy they got on the internet, or they won't be talking about it afterwards. Let's go through these things real quick, Henny, and then I just want to sum it up with the thing. So this was CS2 Back's defamation that he filed to World Star. He thought he had a lick, just like him and Stutterbox thought they had Shaquille O'Neal. You know what I'm saying? The play was, I got the tape of Shaquille O'Neal fucking abroad in my house that's not his wife. Tell that nigga, hey, Wack, go tell that nigga Mark Stevens and Shaquille O'Neal, I got this, and TMZ will pay a bag for this. So he'll give us a bag. Well, it didn't work out. Feds was on the wiretaps, all kind of shit. They got multiple statements that implicate him as being the person that went and took that message in that conspiracy to extort Mark Stevens and Shaquille O'Neal. But he's never been arrested. But remember, Detective Mike Coet, I think it's Mike, but Detective Coet said the only person arrested in that investigation was Cash Jones. Was it for that? You know what I'm saying? But look at this shit. I want to get into this shit real quick. Via email and certified mail, return receipt requested. The same way I did mine. World Star Hip Hop. Remember he said you can't sue World Star Hip Hop? World Star Hip Hop CEO Vincent DePaul, sales at World Star Hip Hop, Celebs 725 South Bixel, Los Angeles. Joyce Yee, company registered agent for Celebs LLC. That's Media Lab Holding, 1222 6 Santa Monica. That's the exact same thing that I sent mine to, place I sent mine to. Notice for defamation and demand. Dear Mr. DePaul, Celebs LLC and Media Lab Holding Company, collectively World Star, please be advised that this office is litigation counsel to Mr. Cash McElroy Jones, pseudonym known Wack100 Jones is what they're going to refer to him as. Hold on. Let's get to this next one. Oh, wrong way. Let's go this way. All right. This, as they clearly need to make an offer here. We plan to send this email shortly unless you have any changes or comments. And this is the notice of defamation. We are confirming receipt of your notice and demand letter. We are currently in the process of completing an internal investigation. Wait a minute. He sent the notice of defamation and a demand letter, and he's saying that that's a lawsuit. So if we go by his definition, this lawsuit is already filed because I sent my demand letter and my notice, takedown notice and cease and desist with a demand for $5 million. Please let us know any comments you may have to the letter. Once the letter is approved by you, we can get it out for service tomorrow. Thank you. It hit 1 million. Have somebody check it to confirm. This nigga watching the damn, what you call it. And then there goes that page again. Let's get to the next page. All right. So, notice of defamation and demand on or about
Maybe
January.
Say what I said about it being about money.
Yeah, exactly. On or about January 27, 2024. Hey, what day was that that World Star video release? You know, Henny?
No, I don't remember offhand right now.
Well, that's what they're
I'm
telling
at
you
work,
right here.
so I don't know.
Oh, yeah, okay. On or about January 27, 2024, the following video was published on the official World Star Hip Hop channel on YouTube. The World Star channel, Wack100 exposed for being an alleged federal informant documentary. The video. As of the date of this letter, the video has been viewed at least 138 times with 780 comments. The title of the video is Wack100 exposed for being an alleged federal informant documentary. The video is described on the World Star channel as Money Mark confirms that Wack was an informant in this case. He did. Plus, we break down all of Wack conversations with law enforcement. Well, not all his conversations, just the ones that's online, that's in the public domain. Within the video, World Star published the following statements on the World Star channel. There were no arrests made other than Cash Jones. So you want to argue against a police officer, Detective Kiwe, who was partners with Blondie, right? Blondie name was damn, I can't remember. I get it. I'll come back with y'all with his name.
But wasn't he the lead detective, Deuce? Wasn't he the lead on that?
Yes. He's going at him saying that he's lying, that that there were no other arrests made other than Cash Jones. That's that police officer. You can't be mad that we gave him a platform to tell his truth. He was investigating you. He surveillanced you. And you saying it's defamation because he said that. Wow. Wack100 Jones was caught on wiretap with Del Dog. Well, your lawyer don't know how to spell Del Dog. It's D-E-L, right? Conspiring to commit murder. This is why his house was raided and led him to working with the police. Not let him to working with the police. Hey, this nigga lawyer dumb as a sack of bricks. You ain't gonna find no typos like that in our demand. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my lawyer, man, for being on her shit. So, yeah, he got loose cannon fake lawyers. So, but as far as him being caught on wiretap with Del Dog, we have audio with him confirming and admitting that was him on the wiretap. First, he tried to deny it because he seen that person was CS2 back. Later on, we got Greg Caden saying it's evident, and that was Cash Jones on the phone. And Greg Caden had nothing to do with that case until he federalized it. The sheriffs and the wiretap show that he was on a wiretap with Mark Stevens, trying to get Mark Stevens to call Del Dog on a three-way. Mark Stevens clicked over. Del Dog didn't want to talk to him. Conspiring to commit murder. That's what Stutterbox said. Stutterbox said that his Roseworks was shot up 17 or 18 or 20 times, something like that, with him and his wife in it. And he said that Wack100 seen the bullet holes and all of that, and Wack confirmed that happened. He said it was caught on wiretap. I haven't seen the wiretap where it say that, but that was his statement. He was on that case. He was the victim in that case. The one that they alleged was kidnapped on the behalf of Mark Stevens and Shaquille O'Neal, the targets of the investigation. And that's why his house was raided and led to him working with the police. I don't know if that's what led to him working with the police. Honestly, I think it was the gun case, or even before that, he was a plant. So he's making that conclusion based on Stutterbox. It's a documentary, brother. Understand documentary. We gather facts to gain understanding. I definitely can't say Stutterbox is the Holy Quran to believe in. He also an informant. But he was there. He was the victim, and he also had a lawsuit that TMZ broke against Shaquille O'Neal, Ray J, and a lot of others. Wack Jones, also referred to as confidential source number 2. I stand on that. I'll stand on that. Jones has been exposed as a confidential informant. I stand on that. In the court. If you dummy. So let me tell y'all how this is gonna work. So YouTube already know what I'm on, right? And then he goes into all of this other stuff about defamatory statements and all of that. But those were the key ones that he pointed out is why it's defamation, right? We just received this response. More fire to it. So that's enough of his dumb ass. So let me tell y'all what's gonna happen. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? And hit that like button. Time to get a job, Chuck. Eric, damn, I missed all of y'all shit. Street Media TV, salute. Damn, Jam Master, let me go up. Damn, I missed the gang. Let's go here. So this is what's going to happen. YouTube is finna be the first to settle out, just like my last lawsuit with them included. They're not going to play no games. They know that I understand copyright litigation. They know that I can litigate in pro se. But I got a pit bull lawyer that's looking to make a name off of fucking over big companies, digital service providers like YouTube, LLC, Google owns them, World Star Hip Hop. They make their money through advertisement. Majority of their money is made through advertisement. So before you watch this, you got to watch a video and all of that. They're getting paid. So say Snicker gives them $100 million or Pepsi or whatever brand gives them $100 million to run this commercial this amount of times, right? They'll take 40 million out of it for them, take the other 60 and divide it up, prorated to people, content creators or whatever, based upon whatever percentage of viewership they got and at what CPMs, right? Majority of the big hip-hop artists, Taylor Swift and them, they get majority of the higher CPMs and all of that. They put us at the bottom of the barrel off the top anyway with our kind of music, content, or whatever. So they don't really care who's uploading content or whatever, as long as they able to continue to run these apps. The more content they got, the more ads they can run. The more ads they can run, the more money they can take off the top. And then as soon as somebody like me say, well, wait up, that's Label Engine can't claim my shit for World Star, that's my content. They side with Label Engine or whatever the search engine is that was trying to collect for World Star. They side with World Star, right? I tell them, as soon as we file a lawsuit, they'll say, oh, we get so much content we didn't know. This needs to be changed. We need to reform the Digital Millennial Copyright Act for its initial legislative intent, which was to protect the intellectual property of writers and creators. Everything that comes up that's trendy, that goes viral, starts in our communities. Dances, hairstyles, haircuts, braid designs, the way we rock our pants, the way that we rock our Tim, whatever, what the type of shoes that we wear, right? This is just, we are the biggest culture in the world. Hip-hop culture transcends internationally to Japan, China, Africa, everywhere, and different variations of it, the graffiti and artwork, right? The type of cars we drive with the rims, and you know what I'm saying? You got that thing tricked out in the 760 Li in the mud. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is our culture, and people continue to exploit it. So when you make intellectual property, you should be content that most people already know not to infringe upon your film, your music, or whatever you're doing to create your little videos that you make. These kids don't understand the importance of having to register their shit with the Copyright Office or the rights that you get. The minute that you make, let's say, a wallet like this Calvin Klein wallet, right? The minute that they make this, they drew it on a paper how they were going to design it. The copyright law protects them from that moment because it's tangible. Or if they made the complete one, they could register that because it's tangible, right? Intellectual property, or even if it's there. Or if you record a verse in the studio, you're protected under the old copyright law off the top. But the Copyright Office gives you incentives to registering your copyright. One of the incentives is reasonable attorney fees and statutory damages. That means that a lawyer, just like mine, would take your case as long as you got that certificate of registration. This thing, let me grab it for y'all real quick, man. Long as you got this thing right here. I think this is the one. Yeah, this is it. Wack100 and the snitch allegations. Long as you got this. Y'all see that seal of approval? Y'all see that? This is the deed to the house. This is the title. This is the pink slip to the car. Property that has value within it. And the ownership comes back to me. Once you do register that and you have that, any lawyer that has the time know that if they see that you got that and it happened after, they're going to want to represent you on that case because it's easy money for them. They're going to end up on the winning side of it because it's registered with the Copyright Office. So anyone claiming or utilizing your intellectual property is going to be on the wrong side of the law and going to end up paying a bad. Henny, anything you got to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, when you out here in these internet streets, and Wack is not the only person that will try to come after you when you post things about them that they don't like. A lot of people are gonna come at you. They're gonna try to strike your channel, try to hit your channel and get you taken down. It's good for you to start reading because a lot of us don't read. Read the policies, read your rights, read what you can do to defend yourself when it comes down to the YouTube guidelines and all of that. And fight back. Don't just sit back and let somebody just take your stuff from you. You a content creator, you have a YouTube page, you have an IG page. Wherever you are creating your content, that is your intellectual property. That is your creativity at work. That's your time. That's your blood, sweat, and tears. For a lot of people, that's their source of income. So that's your bread and butter. Don't let anybody just come up and take your stuff from you. Protect your work and fight for it. Don't just sit back and go quietly.
Well, my grandfather taught me that lesson when I was a kid. You got a couple things against you. You young, you black. You're going to have to fight for every inch of what you feel you deserve in this life. You know what I'm saying? So I was already mentally prepared. I might have been 7, 8 years old when he told me that. Rest in peace to my grandpa. But John Sr., happy belated birthday. His birthday was just on the 30th, too. So happy heavenly birthday, man, belated. Facts, outside is outside, not in the backyard, not in the building with armed security. Outside in the streets is the only outside. Yeah, that's facts, bro. Time to get a job, Chuck. What you say? What you say, JJ? Yeah, that's my pops on Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? But time to get a job, Chuck. They dragging Chuck in the chat. They on him. Chuck slow for real. He fell for the okie doke. Ma, stay on. I'm listening. Street Mia. Street Media said, Yael told me on CC Riders. Yael told you what? That's exactly what I'm thinking, Sherman. Winnie the Pooh. Weenie 100 is trying to tell everybody you can't sue the feds. That's what he was trying to say. Damn, I didn't even catch that. That's what he was basically trying to You can't sue the feds. Pay rule. Nigga, we untouchable. CS2 back travels around with security walking on east side of a bulletproof Pope mobile. He be lying down on his stomach naked.
Yo, y'all are wild for that one.
Box told. Box definitely told, bro. He admitted that when we was on Spider-Loc. Shout out Spider-Loc Most Easty. We was on Spider-Loc platform and he had him up there. He wasn't even gonna let him on before he acknowledged that fact. But I don't think that he denies that he told. I mean, he walked in the police station, filed a report. He just tries to justify the initial telling because he said he was putting Usalama on his family because they was threatening his family or something, allegedly, right? And whenever you say allegedly, doesn't that like a catch-all phrase legally from people saying that defaming you? Nigga didn't finish law school.
That's what it's supposed to do. That's why you say allegedly.
They say
it's alleged. It's not a fact. We don't know it to be a fact, but it's being alleged. It's being told.
Right. Trevor Kelly said he uses paralegals, not real lawyers. You right, he have been using these paralegals. He even had Catfish Coleman. Who you wasn't on Clubhouse, so you don't know. Phoenix Catfish Coleman was a paralegal who used to be in his room. She called herself the queen of the hunting side at one point, and then she smoked Wack on her way out the door too, with intelligence and grace and intellect, right? And took control and left Clubhouse. I think she working for one of these other YouTubers right now that be online. She's like a moderator or something. Winnie 100 knew about that. He told him where Box lived. Yeah, that was what Box said was on wiretap. That Wack told Del Dog in the main streets where Stutterbox lived. And that's how they was able to follow him and try to kill him and his wife. So you're confirming that LA shot caller. That's exactly what Stutterbox alleged. CS2 back shows up to court dates with 600 and loose cannon posing as his lawyers. Trevor, them paralegal MFs don't help with shit, but take your money. Shaking my head, can't nothing ever make you work with them MFs. Shot caller, they dumb and dumber. CS2 back, they going in. Weenie 1 got in the game when he told the ones all Big Suge's biz first, and he been on ever since. Yeah, well, he says he was on the Suge side. They said that they were trying to get information that could leverage Suge. So people been saying that it's Poochie. Honestly, my theory is that that's why he...
That's what he went to that 64th floor. That's what he told him.
Hey, bro, go ahead and speak on it, baby.
That's what he told him, bro, when he went up there. See, he around Suge, and you know how niggas be talking and running their mouth. He want to know they want to know what the fuck Suge told his ass and what he knew about any of this, and that's what the information he gave up. That's exactly what he gave up.
Like some hearsay of what he was hearing hanging around death row as it pertains to the murders of Biggie Smalls and or Tupac Shakur, right?
Yeah, because that's where people be getting confused at with the two different cases that was going on with some certain cases and the different, you know what I'm saying, the different people that was the feds and then from the regular state, whatever that was investigated.
Well, you're right. A lot of people get confused about that, bro. You got West Hollywood sheriffs, you got Compton sheriffs, you got LAPD 77 division, you got the DEA, you got the FBI, and the ATF. You have all of these different agencies cooperating with each other to bring upon federal indictments. My theory is this is why he was trying to bail out Kiwe D. Kiwe D is charged in the murder of Tupac Shakur. One of that task force same investigations. He definitely have enough, has the right to subpoena all the records of everybody investigated, questioned, and any of that when it came to the murders of Tupac and or Biggie, because Detective Poole, who was the initial detective, believed that they were directly connected. So just under that theory, he will be able to get Cash Jones' statement. So he wants to try to control that narrative. He knows that he could get that paperwork on him. So I believe that's one of the reasons he did that. I believe that what he told them was that Poochie, or confirmed to them, was that Poochie, the whole Poochie theory that Tanisha Swan, Suge told her to go get 15,000. This is what Reggie Wright took her to the feds to say. He'll admit that, right? He picked her up, took her to the feds to tell them that Suge told her to give Poochie $15,000. She went and took Poochie the $15,000, and that was supposed to be the payment for the murder of Biggie Smalls. Reggie Wright was facilitating this. His good old buddy, CS2 Back, also told them the same thing to corroborate the story that they were already pushing. Oh, and Mob James.
And Stutterbox, too.
Yeah. Well, because at first, Stutterbox was a suspect in the Biggie Small murder because he got caught with the ID that said Amir Muhammad. And they had an informant in jail that was saying all they hearing is that the killer was Amir Muhammad. So when they catch Stutterbox and he had the Amir Muhammad driver license, that's how he became a suspect in the murder of Biggie Smalls. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, you sure know a lot, baby Diggs.
Nigga, I've been up in this room, man. I just been politicking. I was in the ULD. I came over here with Tim shit.
As you supposed to. Hey, but I didn't know you knew all of that.
Hell yeah, I know the way that nigga talk. All that bullshit he be talking, nigga know that street life, nigga. Like, he try to throw a curve at every single thing he say. I just be like, damn. You see when them niggas talk about they took away cash money from me. Now he talk about, oh, yeah, I'm setting all this shit down in 6 months. I'm just going to focus on my diaper company. I put my artists, I'm going to put them in certain spots. Man, shut that shit up. You just got exposed, nigga. You've been pushing, nigga, that shit was still rocking. But now you got put on blast. It's shut down.
Right. Now you're trying to talk about this diaper company. But you know, that really kind of goes right with what I was trying to gain information from the nigga Greg Caden. I seen him on the Facebook Messenger. I hit the nigga, he had got back. It's published on Active Chucks. And he said that the statement that Wack made does exist, but it's gonna be hard for me to get. And I said, why? If it's public documents, why wouldn't we have access to anything inculpatory or exculpatory? You can redact what needs to be redacted. And he said, if it's pertaining to an ongoing murder investigation. So that's exactly how I landed where you're at. Biggest
that's why niggas can't pull that work.
Yeah. But Kiwe D could get it, bro. If anybody has a connection with Kiwe D, hit me ASAP. We trying to bail his ass out. We trying to get that work to expose the exact statement, recording of Cash Jones on the 64th floor and what he told those feds. Biggest culture in the world. Shout out to Ozium. Beyond true, we set trends. No, that's a fact.
Hey, so, you know how niggas be to it in them cells. Niggas, he probably sitting in that cell right now reading over all 6,000 pages right now.
Right. Hey, he ain't really that shot. You know what I'm saying? And then he worried about everything else because he feeling like that cancer or his his health is gonna catch up to him. You know what I'm saying? Wack100 only run a play when he think he can play, but he know nasty work when he sees it. Wack100, a certified spineless coward. He don't want that real smoke. He only got a Cali story, not understand it. He said a Cali story? I don't get that. Was that a snub to Cali? Like, you do understand, like, that's where the bread's at, right? Like 1/3 of the U.S. economy is generated from California. All of the rest of y'all can get together and barely double the money that California is generating every year for this country. That's a fact. You have a good night, baby. All right, Makita, what up? Tone Capone, Black Power, salute. Ain't no question, Black Power. Pammy Doss, happy belated birthday. Thank you, Pammy. Keita, Eric, I'm naked right now, Yael. Speaking of Yael, what up?
I talk to dog. Hey, you can't be naked if you on live. I'm naked on Clubhouse. I know everything. I see it.
Damn. Hey, that was a fucked up picture you just painted, my nigga. Because that just brings us back to that picture Mika had.
Hey, let me stop y'all right now. Dudes is gonna politic on me later. I apologize. My phone did die. I'm outside charging my phone, y'all. I do apologize.
Oh yeah. Mike B said, tell him where a dude lives so they can try to kill him. Ain't that conspiracy? Yeah, but even if they didn't, even if they didn't kill him, he have to do one overt act. Like, tell him the conspiracy is to kill Stutterbox, and I tell him one overt act is me telling him, okay, well, this is where Stutterbox live. If an attempt is made on Stutterbox life, he's done. You know what I'm saying? And that would be but they did make the attempt, so it was conspiracy to attempted murder is what Stutterbox was trying to say. That they tried to kill him for him, get him. Wack100 is crazy. That's not crazy. That's his name. It's been his name. Soon we found out about the paperwork. G-Mac, Jam Master, I'm working on getting that remix done with Diggs, featuring an artist from Pacoima. Oh, that'd be big. I made up Wack100. Eric, I don't think you made up Wack100, bro. I think we had PTRs of that like a year and a half ago. In fact, Scandalous got it on his page, the fuck Wack100 PTR. And that shit old as dirt. But look, we ain't gonna, they said bleed it, rap restart. Thanks, man. He said bleed his pockets, M. And they say them diapers ain't shit, and he know that diaper company in 2019 or 2020 filed bankruptcy on a $200 million debt. So I don't know how he talk about they got a $200 million deal done when they was just $200 million in debt in bankruptcy in 2019, 2020. If that nigga pulled off a $200 million, I said $200 million deal since 2020, that's 4 years, with 3 and some change, that nigga's the greatest businessman on planet Earth, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Cap. That's definitely what he told, and that's why he's so cool with Wedgie Wright and Greg Cadence. Remember, Weenie One started off on Suge, went to jail, and then Big U, 2 of the biggest figures at that time, and that's how he got on with the Fed. Huh. Mike B, that's who he got put on by. Yeah, he got put on by Reggie Wright. Suge then put him on death row. That's weird. How CS2 said on audio, the feds told me they owe me one a favor. What was he thinking, admitting to that? He was under pressure. I had just, when he was over, he was under pressure. When I released the CS2 back wiretap, transcribed wiretaps, he be ad-libbing. He never thought he'd get caught. You got to think, This narcissistic motherfucker really think he's smart. I'm smarter than everybody else. He really be believing that. You can fool some of the people some of the time, all of the people some of the time, but you can never fool all of the people all of the time. But we finna get up out of here. I know Henny at work. Yael keep having these.
Yeah, dude, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm finna go to First Friday, man. I might see Loose Cannon and Wack walking down there, so we can get down.
Hey, nah, they definitely ain't going to First Friday in Vegas. But all right, bro, salute. I'm finna still be on Clubhouse, but we finna end the live. Henny, can you take us out like only you can do?
All right, y'all. Y'all rest well, and remember that love is always love. And we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace, y'all.
Peace. Damu.